Hello everyone, Lily the Deck Harlot here. Welcome to my channel, and for those returning viewers, welcome back. I'm always happy for you to be here. And today I thought I would do a video response to Lennan Smith, who created a tag called First, Last, and Always. And it's basically a rundown of your first deck, the last deck you received, and the deck that will always be your always deck. And I've shown this deck before. It's not the first time I tell this story about my first deck, but my first deck was the Hanson-Roberts deck. I got into tarot as I was going through a divorce so many years ago, and the self-help store where I used to go, I eventually discovered the tarot. And when I was looking at all their books, everything depicted the Rider-Waite-Smith, and for some reason I had a visceral reaction to the Rider-Waite-Smith. I just hated it. I didn't want to have anything to do with it, and the only deck that was featured in any of the other books was actually the Hanson-Roberts. And all the shelf, they had like 3 shelves full of tarot books, and there was one book that depicted the Hanson-Roberts deck instead of the Rider-Waite-Smith. So that's how I came to have the Hanson-Roberts deck as my first deck. And I've had it now close to 30 years, and it's still, I mean, look at it, it's still in excellent shape. Now let's move on to the last deck I received, and I actually received it just today, and it is the Gorgon Tarot, the mini version. And Schiffer had it up for sale. I don't know if it's still on their site, but it came at a really reasonable price of $9.99. That included shipping. And I've always wanted to get a copy of the Gorgon deck, but the thing is the regular size I know would be too big, so I never got it. So I was happy when they came out a mini version, because I mean, look at this, this is my hand, and it barely fits into my hand. So, but I haven't gone through it yet, but it's a nice deck, I think. And I love decks actually that uses 2 or 3 colors, because I think it shows real talent into conveying images in 2 or 3 colors. So that's my last deck, the Gorgon Tarot deck. And my always deck, and considering what I said about my, how I got into my first deck, my always deck turns out to be the Rider-Waite-Smith. And this is actually the version, the ninth, has a copyright on it, came with the yellow box. But the thing about how I came to use the Rider-Waite was when I was taking a class several years ago. The teacher insisted on his students using the Rider-Waite-Smith to learn with him. And you know what? As I was learning, as I was going through this course, and as I was learning the cards and relearning all the meanings, I came to appreciate it for what it is. It's a classic because it works, and it's very easy to read. I can't say the art is my favorite, but I mean, it was 1910 when they designed it, so what else do we expect? And the thing is if I'm going to read for someone else, this is the deck I reach for. Now for myself, you know, I'll use all the other decks I have. But if I'm going to read for someone else, my friends, my family, someone who's asking me for a reading, this is always the one I reach for because, like I said, it works. So there you have it. This is my video response to the tag last, no, to first, last, and always. So I'd like to thank Lennan Smith for putting it out. I think it's a lot of fun, and I hope other creators join in and put up their own tag on those 3 decks. So until next time, I'll wish you a good day.